And you're going to meet Kapil Gohil now from Halifax. He's lived with a stammer all his life, but he's been through the McGuire Programme. That's the same course that helped Bradford pop star Gareth Gates with his speech. He says that it has transformed his life.
He's a lovely young man. We caught up with Kapil Gohil last week and wanted to know, first, what life is like if you have a stammer.
Well, I first began stammering at the age of 5 years old, at childhood. And I guess when I was a lot more younger, I thought, I would eventually grow out of the stammer and soon I'll be fine. I can speak just as well as everyone else, except through school, with all the kids teasing, and I could never accept the self that I had a stammer in the first place. And I would try to raise my hand in class, and sometimes the kids would, as we all know, that how cruel kids can be.
Oh, yes.
And
yes.
To answer the questions from the teachers would always be a challenge. And going through university, for example, I could never say my D sounds, and I went to Durham University.
Right.
And I always told people, I went to Newcastle University because I could say Newcastle, you see. And then again, when I'm with my friends and trying to have a normal conversation, I would always take the back seat. I could never lead a conversation or contribute towards a basic, simple conversation. And I would, when I was at work, I would turn up late on purpose so I wouldn't have to introduce myself in team meetings, for example. And whenever my phone rang at work, I would always find an excuse to run away or go to the toilet, or just... The phone used to be my most dreaded device, and
so it clearly dominated your life.
Oh, yeah,
really,
absolutely.
It affected what you did.
Absolutely.
So you've really done this thing of confronting your fears. I mean, I know you're a member now, and this seems astonishing to me, of the Toastmasters. So that is the definition for most people, stammer or not, of the ultimate fear thing, which is standing up on your hind legs and talking in public, isn't it?
I know, it's really strange how the programme has taught me that speaking can be fun, and to actually go from one extreme of feeling the fear of stammering itself to enjoying speaking has really made huge leaps in my life, and I'm now a lot more confident, and I actively find challenging speaking situations such as this one, for example.
This is why he found us out, you see. Kapil, what was the spur that made you go and do something about this?
Believe it or not, just as everyone else, I did see Gareth Gates on Pop Idol many, many years ago. I did know about the McGuire Programme, in fact, when it first began, but I still refused to accept, I need this programme, I need to go on it. I had over 20 years of speech therapy, and from all the way from childhood all the way up to school, university, and I just found that as soon as I left the speech therapist's office, that my speech just wasn't strong enough. And I guess a big part of stammering is not just the physical aspect, it's the psychological behaviours attached with stammering as well. For example, when I discussed before about avoiding words and sounds, those scenarios.
Yes.
So, without going into every detail, what does the programme do that is different? Because clearly something has transformed you. It transformed Gareth Gates, didn't it?
What the programme... It really does have two main aims. The first one, it teaches you a new breathing technique, which I'm trying to show you now. And the second aim is it teaches you an assertive non-avoidance mentality.
Confront it head on.
It's not just that, but they teach you step by step, and they develop this mentality. And by the end of the programme, you do feel within a few hours and a few days, in fact, that It is a 4-day course, and at the end of the 4-day course, you just love speaking, and you can't shut up.
I'm
Do you know,
full of
not that I'd
admiration for this
noticed.
man.
Not that I'd noticed,
Exactly.
Kapil.
His name is Kapil Gohil. He's from Halifax. You're with Andrew and Georgie in the morning on BBC Radio Leeds. So somebody who's stammered all his life, it has dominated his life for many years, setting himself challenges. So we've talked about speaking in public, and this actually is another of the challenges. So sitting here in a radio studio, talking to us, but also, of course, the knowledge that it's not just us, that's got to be, in most people's book, a pretty formidable thing to do on a normal level, hasn't it?
Well, the statistics show that 1% of the UK population do have stammering into adulthood. So everyone knows a friend or a relative.
Can I ask you what this experience has been like? Now, we don't normally talk to our interviewees about
Right.
what it's like talking to us. I mean, Georgie, for
mark us
example,
out of 10.
you approached us and said, could I come on here? So, in other words, you wanted to make this challenge yourself, and that's very interesting, and that's why we were so keen to do this. I mean, Georgie, you know, she's quite formidable, but
Steady.
how have you found meeting her face-to-face like this?
Face to face, I did initially have a slight fear of carrying out a radio interview.
Yeah.
However, once I set my mentality straight and managed to phone up a few people to get the breathing and the mentality correct, I did find myself in the zone, and certainly in a studio like this, there are many challenges of not just the microphone, of maintaining eye contact with everyone.
We haven't bitten, have we?
No, but bearing in mind, though, that this time, 18 months ago, when I first began the programme, I couldn't even say my name, and now to come this far since then, because my first letters on my name begins with a K and G, I could never say my name to anyone, and I would always get stuck on K and G sounds and words. So how bizarre is that, moving from one extreme to the other?
Yeah.
So the programme does work, and it has helped thousands and thousands of people out there.
KG, who went to, of all places, Durham University and had to call it Newcastle. Kapil Gohil from Halifax. We're going to put a picture up. We took a picture of him when he came in last week on our Facebook site, and you can see us with the dreaded for him microphones on our Facebook group, Andrew and
Yes.
Georgie in the morning.